Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of this. You have just the Rhino right now. Apparently, the chat room is heating up already, mostly because Chris has decided to show up. So good day, good day, Chris. still not, still not 100%, as you could probably tell. It's weird. It's odd. It is what it is. Dave's probably doing something with his wife. It's Valentine's Day, man. Valentine's Day. We don't have anything to do. We have no moolah till we get paid. So you guys get to put up with me. Brian is getting his snacks ready. Apparently, I have my beers for the night out over yonder. Which phone was that just went off? Because this one. What was it? What was it? What was it? Oh shit, that was Right Said Fred. Shit, that was Right Said Fred. Like I said, we'll have Brian here momentarily, hopefully. I have my beers out for the night. It's all going to be canned drinking tonight because all my glassware that is down here is basically dirty. But I'm off for 3 days after tomorrow's shift, so I'm going to get caught up on a lot of things. One of them being all that stuff. You see my little blue mini toolbox up there? Looks like somebody's been moving it around. I'm curious about a few things now. I'm very curious. Very, very curious. Yeah, we let's go put this away because we don't need this little tripod for tonight, so it can go over there. We don't need the big tripod for tonight, so it can also go over there. I see there is another comment. We will get to that. There we go. Just filling up our camera box. Oh shit! It's Chris again. I should have known. I think he's the only one here. Busch Ice sales went up through the roof once they changed the ABV from 5.5 to a full 6. Well, of course it did. Of course it did. Anyone that's going to drink Busch Ice, anyone that's going to drink ice beer, period, is only drinking ice beer for the ABV. Heineken's talking about laying off more than 10,000 employees worldwide. Now, I mean, that's worldwide, so it's not as scary. Well, it's still scary that 10,000 people are losing their jobs, but it's not as off-putting as it could be because of the fact that we are talking about a major company and worldwide, because they employ a lot of people worldwide. But they're talking about struggling sales and a changing beer landscape and many other things like that. Changing beer landscape to the point that ice beer is becoming popular again. Oh shit! You can see the black spot on my flag. It's paint. I got black paint on my flag. I don't know how because this wall was dry when I put the flag up. But hey, whatevs. Charging lock. So I posted a rant yesterday about Saskatchewan liquor sales, and I might go on that rant again later tonight. I don't know. I'm also probably going to tell you the Pumageddon story tonight. I had to deal with Pumageddon on Thursday. Wednesday. I dealt with Pumageddon on Wednesday. Not something I wanted to deal with while I'm at work, but I did. I still have visions of it when I close my eyes. So that's not a good sign. Like it is what it is, but you know, sorry, I'm just replying to somebody's email. There we go. Oh shit, you posted again. That means I gotta I gotta turn off my camera. Heineken Ice, not something I want to think about. Not something I want to think about at all. Imagine an ice beer that had an overly sulfuric, skunky flavor as well. Like, not something I would want to get into at all. At all, at all, at all. Where are you, Brian? Where are you? There's 2 viewers, so somebody other than Chris. Let's get chatting. Let's talk. Chris is allowed to continue talking as well, but you know, let's talk about our weeks. Let's talk. What's Valentine's Day to you? To me, it's, I don't know. With my first wife, I did get a little sour taste in my mouth for the day. With my current wife, I do use it as a day to remind her how much she means to me. But like I said, we didn't have it this year to go out. The way our pays fell and the way our bills fall, it wasn't a day for us to do anything, and that's fine. I mean, it is it is what it is. Have I ever found another hidden miss brewery like Trafalgar? Ooh. I don't know if I found one that's kind of like Trafalgar where they have like full on misses and full on hits and really nothing in the middle. Because you drink a Trafalgar beer, at least an old Trafalgar beer, and it was either shit or it was really fucking good. And they didn't really become really fucking good until the end when Arnold's son there started making him make more craft beer, and they were doing all the weird stuff. Ah, good day, Brian.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, Peachy Keen. I'm trying to answer Chris's question here, which is, have I ever found another hit or miss brewery like Trafalgar? I guess I can't even say Niagara Brewing Company because they've never really done any seasonals. They just did their regular beers that were misses. Plan B in St. Catharines, they would either have great beer or shit beer. And the Merchant Ale House in St. Catharines was kind of the same thing. Their beer was either fucking amazing or why did I pay for this? Mm-hmm. But one of them was a nano brewery and the other one was a brew pub. So I mean, Yeah. So I'm going to tell you the Poomageddon story later tonight, I think.
That sounds gnarly.
I might tell you the Picasso story as well, but I don't know. You miss. Sorry. I'm blind and all. Oh, Ballast Point. Are they? There is so many breweries that have closed and gone the way of the dodo lately that it's hard to keep track of. It really is. Sorry. Yeah, gotta. You are correct. The Minhas craft beers, somebody knows how to do stuff. They're just not allowed to do it properly. Howdy. Howdy to all of you that are here. Good to see you. Probably in about 5 minutes, I'll drop the link if any of you want to join and chat with us in person instead of just in the chat room. Again, talk about anything you want. I might even go on my Saskatchewan alcohol rant again because I have 2 beers out that made me go on that rant. Other than that, I did a review recently on a Rebellion Brewing Company beer from here in Regina, and right on the side it says like "Be a rebel, drink great beer." And I went into a little side quest on my review about how I think they're missing the mark to an extent because like different generations now, the rebel will be something different, right? Like if you're talking to the younger generation of beer drinkers who for the most part are all, and I'm talking like 35 and down, they're not all this way, but the majority of the younger generation of beer drinkers are craft beer drinkers. So for them to be a rebel, they'd be going to the like Bush Ice and stuff like Chris was talking about earlier before you got here. I think it's our generation and up that you're more a rebel drinking craft, right? Because even though most craft brewers that have been around for a while, their staff is older, you still find that a lot of the people our age and above, they're drinking like the Molson Pilsner, the Labatt Blue, the Moose, like that's what they're drinking, right? Like it's So to be a rebel at our age, sure, it's craft beer, but to be a rebel in the younger ages, it seems to be going the opposite way. And I mean, you have people that will drink other things. You'll have people that are drinking Coors like their grandfathers did and stuff like that, and all that type of stuff. But I think the generational shift has happened. But at the same time, something else that happened is that people are going back to almost being, they seem to be going back to being loyal to like one brewery, where you used to always have to bring out something new to get customers. Now it's seeming like you're a craft brewery and they really like you, they'll buy you all the time and not look at other things. And that's one of the reasons why you're seeing this slowly deflating bubble. Yeah, what Chris just said.
Like and subscribe also.
Yeah, like so on that note, I buy a lot of beers for the review. And here in Saskatchewan, a lot of times I have to buy them in 4-packs or bigger. But when it's beer for just my fridge, I'm usually hitting up District Brewing Company and buying whatever their $29 2-4 is that month. And if I'm not hitting them up, I'm probably hitting up the Superstore and either buying No Name beer or PC beer, because then I'm getting it for like $36 a 2-4 or $32 a 2-4, which is great prices here in Saskatchewan for what you're getting. But like this was December's 2-4, and I still have a bunch of them. This month we're back to dark. I like the dark, but I haven't gone and bought any. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Maybe next pay I'll go and get one.
How many do you have left from December?
Probably 8 after this.
Well, so you might skip February, just go straight
Maybe.
into March.
Via Rail was serving the Double Blanche de Lac from Quebec Brewery Boreal. What Via Rail were you on? Like anytime I've ever been on like a plane that serves beer or a train that serves beer, it's never been great. That's kind of an intriguing beer to have had served on the. And I like Boreal. Boreal does some good stuff.
Well,
but I guess I'm starting with my district lager.
Porter Airlines serves Lugtred, I think it is, or Bose.
Porter also had I believe their own beer at one point.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know who made it, but they had just a beer that was like Porter branded.
Hey, they're pulling out of the States, eh? They announced it. No more flights into the States.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, the Toronto corridor.
I'm assuming that's their big planes, not their little commuter planes.
Yeah, because their little commuter planes really only went around Canada anyway.
Well, no, the small ones were doing New York, Chicago, Philly, Washington.
Sorry, guys, I dropped my microphone. I gotta buy an actual microphone instead of using this old webcam as the mic.
Hey, it sounds fine. So, what are you drinking? Anything fancy?
This is what I'm drinking. What are you drinking?
Well,
yeah, I'm too broke to only drink craft. Like it's not that I'm cheap per se. It's that I like my beer, and when I drink beer, I like to have like between 4 and 7 in a sitting. I don't drink every night or anything like that, but whether I'm reviewing or I'm doing this, I like to have somewhere between 4 and 7. So if I drink 2 or 3 nights a week, that's, a 12 pack to a 24, depending. It's usually a 12 pack. Let's be honest. I don't normally do 7, but in a province like this, where a 4-pack is $20 after taxes and deposit and all that, it can be insane, right? Like, so stuff like this is really nice to be able to pick up for just the drinking beer. Oh, what do you got there?
Lost Craft Old School Pilsner. Could not tell you what this graffiti says. Yeah. Street. It's 4.2% alcohol.
Nice. Oh my God, the puppy's down here. And so's the Biggins. The Biggins and the puppy. Hey, Biggins. And where's the old lady, guys? Did you leave the old lady upstairs? So the big man, he went to get his nails done today. He went for a spa day.
Nice.
And apparently the guy that does the dogs, they walked into the salon and the guy's like, "That's a big dog." She's like, "Yeah, it's a Saint Bernard." And he's like, that's a lot of drool. She's like, "Again, Saint Bernard." And I guess they did his nails and all that, and he was leaving, and he got to the door and he shook his head for the drool to fly, and she's like, "It was hysterical because one lady jumped behind the wall, the lady behind the cash ducked, and that guy was just standing there. He's like, 'Oh, he got me in the face.'"
It's like Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
So I found this beer at my local LCBO in the Niagara region.
Okay.
Someone asked, there's a comment asking, where did you find that beer? They haven't seen it in Muskoka.
I was going to ask you too, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. So again, we
that's
got
cool.
Otis.
Yeah, I picked it up today.
Hey, buddy.
Well, it looks like there's the word spray.
Where's Bella? Bella. There's the Bella. Hey, there's the Bella. Oh yeah.
It says a bright gold light-bodied pilsner
Stop
featuring a
hitting my
balance
arm right
of
now. One
subtle
second. I'm changing back to the other camera.
sweetness. light grainy notes, and a crisp and refreshing finish. Lost craft beer.
Okay, here we go. Where do you? Okay, so, okay, can we all calm? Fuck, get a pit bull. They say it'll be fun. They say.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh well, and you're a lager guy, right? So if you like
Yeah.
it, that's straight down the straight and narrow, right, Otis?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my buddy. Did you get to go and have a spa day today, buddy? Did you have a spa day, Otis? Oh, there's my baby.
Is everyone else? Anyone else drinking anything?
Yeah, anyone else drinking with us? What you drinking? And again, that link will take you here. If you want to come chat in person, you're more than welcome to.
You could be drinking water. You could be drinking a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, you can be drinking water, Coke. I have a Diet Coke
coffee,
over there.
tea.
Can't reach it right now. I also have a very goobery Saint Bernard here.
Nice.
Yeah, so when she came to pick me up from work today, like she was leaving the house, and I was doing something, so I got the boop that she left the house. So I looked at the camera and I saw Colleen. And I'm like, "Are you?" I call her and I'm like, "Are you taking the old bitch with you?" She's like, "Yeah, she hasn't gotten on a car ride in a while, so she gets to come."
Nice.
And she was so excited. She's like, "Fucking right, you left the other dogs at home and you brought me." She's a good girl, but she's just an old bitchy girl. I'm from Barrie originally, so I drank a lot of Flying Monkeys in my time. Flying Monkeys did do great, but I think Chris is correct that they're still making extreme beers, and a lot of new breweries are trying the extreme beer thing, but they're falling flat on their face. And I think it's because there's so many extreme beers out there that are you going to go with a brewery that you know what it's going to be like, or are you going to go with somebody new? You only have Stella left in one of them. Do you like to drink your Stella out of the Stella goblet, or do you feel okay drinking it out of anything?
I have an Arby's in town here. I can go anytime I want.
I wish I had a Harvey's here. There's no Harvey's in Regina. The closest Harvey's is 3 hours away, but there is Arby's. But I like Harvey's. A bone shaker. Ooh.
I almost bought a bone shaker today, but
high ABV, extreme weird styles, that type of stuff is what he's talking about. But yeah, they still do make a lot of that. Yeah, I agree. The Imperial. Oh, did they put Paranormal out again this year? The Theater of Madness, the pumpkin lager is the only one I saw out here. You don't see pumpkin beers in Saskatchewan much.
Two Angus burgers.
Otis, what are you doing? Oh, that's a good boy. Yeah, I loved the story that, so Pumageddon. So a few months back, I had to deal with Pucasso, and Pucasso was a guy that finger painted all over the bathroom walls and shit.
Oh.
And then I had the Sharknado, and the Sharknado was a guy, I don't know how he got out of the store, because he must have shit himself, but he left his pants and everything in the stall. And then Wednesday was Pumageddon. So one of the supervisors comes up to me, right? And he goes, "Hey, Chad." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, there's something in the washroom you got to go check out and deal with. And I go, "Okay." And then he giggles and he leaves because he's going home. And I'm like, if it's something bad, this motherfucker just fucked with the wrong guy, because I'm his boss and I remember like an elephant. I'm walking towards the washroom, and about 30 feet away, I get the smell. I'm like, what the fuck? Right? And I get to the door. I open the door. I take one step in. Shit everywhere, like all over the floor, all over the walls, just everywhere. And there's a fucking guy completely naked, butt ass naked, washing his pants and shoes in our sink. And I just stop, turn around, and I leave. Right? I'm like, yeah, no. I turn around and I leave. And I go to the meeting room and I open the door to the meeting room because I'm the highest ranking person in the store. So I don't care who's in a meeting. They're listening to me. And I open the door and I go, shit everywhere, butt ass naked. And they're like, what are you talking? I told them, they're like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, come out of the room. Come out of the room. You'll smell it. And they come out of the room. They're like, yeah, nope, back in the room, right? I go, okay, I got to go find some pants for this motherfucker first. So I go and I find some coveralls that I decide I'm writing off. I walk into the washroom. I'm like, hey, buddy, how about you put these on so your fucking old ass balls are not showing? And he's like, oh, thank you. I don't know what happened. I go, no, don't, just finish up so I can clean this. Right? I walk away. And so I go in there and yeah, it's all over the sinks. One of the sinks is clogged with shit. It's all over the counter. It's all over I took the mop to the toilet, like to the outside of the toilet. It was not a good day. It was not a good day at all. I was in I can't. I close my eyes and I still see the fucking old ass staring at me as I walk in the room. Like,
How old was this guy?
Probably 60s.
Oh man. Was he like a homeless type or?
No, he was not a homeless type. He was one of our regular customers. Yeah, and one of our regular customers. So
that's too bad.
Yeah, I don't want to forever be known as Shitty Pants. That happened at a place that me and Brian worked together. Not for me. Somebody else was known as Shitty Pants.
Yeah.
You remember Shitty Pants?
Which one? Yeah.
The security guard.
No. I was thinking our own department.
We had a Shitty Pants in our department? Who was our Shitty Pants?
Conversation for another day.
Wasn't it a supervisor?
Not answering any questions.
Because you don't want me to figure it out?
It was not you and it was not me.
True. No, this was when I started doing the survey of people, where I would say, okay, let's say you work in a unionized position and you really have to poo, and you have called for a replacement several times over the last half hour and nobody's come. Do you stay at your post, shit yourself, and forever be known as Shitty Pants? Or do you abandon your post and go to the washroom? And this was the question I was asking because it was at the podium at the end of the Green Mile. And his choice was that he was going to stay at his post. And nobody came to replace him. And yeah, you can figure out where that went.
Yeah.
What was his name? I'm going to text you something right now. And I'm going to turn my microphone off so I can voice text.
I got food in my mouth. Oh, there we go. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day to anyone who is actually looking at it as Valentine's Day. Not everyone homeless goes around destroying themselves in washrooms. You are correct. In this city, most of them go into the washrooms and do things that destroy themselves in the washrooms. And then you have to be very, 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 very careful as you change the garbages. Yes, looked like him.
Yeah. Yeah. You have the right name.
Just kind of shorter than him, but yeah, looked like him.
Yeah.
My next beer for the night is going to be from India.
Oh.
We have Bira 91's lager.
Did you have one of those once already?
Yes, I bought a 4-pack of it to review it. I still haven't even reviewed it because it tastes that good. It tastes that good that I have not reviewed it yet. For export only.
So is that part of the 4-pack?
This is part of the 4-pack, yeah. I have the one on the review shelf, and I'm actually. You're in Ontario. I'm surprised you haven't seen like Kingfisher, because Kingfisher is their biggest beer from India.
Hey, what was that you just said?
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher, eh? You mean this bottle right here?
Oh, is it still in a green bottle?
No, it's a brown bottle.
Okay, so they've changed the bottle. That's good. Because
I picked this up today.
The last Kingfisher I had was in a green bottle, and that's when we pulled out the gas masks after we opened it. We did our first jump cut in that video.
Let me polish this off, and I'll join you with my Indian beer.
The best Indian beer I've had thus far has been Taj Mahal, but this Bira 91 lager is probably the worst I've had. The Bira 91 Super White was pretty good, but this one just not my thing. The Kronenberg 1664 lager or the Blanche, because the Blanche is really good in the blue bottles. The one in the green bottle, it's acceptable.
Oh, this smells horrible. You know, this is maybe the first time ever I've seen a best before date on my beer.
Oh, really? They put a best before?
Yeah.
They didn't do a package like 6 years ago on it?
I haven't read the date yet, so.
I bet you it's still going to be better. I bet you it's going to be better coming from India than the one from Saskatchewan I bought here in Saskatchewan.
So it says best before, and it says August 31st, 2026.
Okay, so usually if they're best beforeing a beer, unless it's a special aging beer, it's usually a year they give it. Like you get a barley wine or something, and they might give you a best before of like 6 or 7 years from now.
Yeah.
But you get a standard lager that's going to have it. It's usually a standard. It was bottled a year ago.
Interesting.
I really like the Blanc, the Kronenberg Blanc. Is it still in the blue bottle? The
I bet you Brampton's LCBOs might have a decent variety of import.
well, they're close enough to Toronto that they should have a pretty good selection of craft, and they're the landing spot of a lot of immigration, so they should have a good export section too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess import section technically, but
yeah.
So this is 4.5% alcohol. It's 500 milliliters. It's a very colorful can. I do like the visual appeal of the can, but my lord, does it not taste good.
Yeah, this Kingfisher sucks.
So this is one of the beers where I sort of need to just tell myself I can't buy more review beers till I finish what I have. Because this is one that every time I buy something new, I push this one back to the back of the fridge again. I'm like, yeah, no, because I know what you taste like, and this is why I like going into them blind, because I don't like going. Ooh.
Well, why don't you just crack off a 30-second fucking review right now?
Oh, they canned the Blanc. I've never seen the Blanc canned. That's nice. Why did you ban bottles from the house though?
Right, so drop them, break them. You got kids, a pool, a hot tub, pet.
I have 16 legs worth of pets.
Violent partners.
Mm. I love when people are like, I love dogs. And I'm like, I love dogs too. Oh, how many dogs do you have? I have 3. Oh, what are they? Like Chihuahuas? No. I have a Cane Corso Pit Bull mix, a Great Pyrenees, and a St. Bernard. That's a lot of dog. You're right, it is. It keeps the riffraff away from the house.
Yeah. Is there a lot of dogs in your neighborhood?
Oh, yeah. Most homeowners, like the ones that own the house, will usually have dogs to keep the riffraff away. The renters don't usually.
Yeah.
Like my dogs, they're like, my neighbor has like 2 little Shih Tzus.
Yeah.
And then the guy beside him has a American Pit Bull Terrier and a German Shepherd. And the German Shepherd sits on their porch, and their porch is high enough that it sees over the fences, right? So does mine. And he sits on the porch, and he looks at my dogs and just barks at them. And they sit on the porch and look at his dog and barks at it. And he came out one day and he goes, this is old, isn't it? I go, yep. He goes, it's never going to end, is it? I go, nope. They don't like that they're far enough away from each other that they can't figure each other out, and they don't like that they can see each other, and that's the way it's going to be forever.
Yeah, cans is the way to go in that situation.
Yep, they are. He was also the one where when Otis went for his gallivant to find the dog in heat, he was the one that it was like, Mister, your dog got out. And I had to get the 2 girls in. And then I opened the gate to go find them. I'm like, which way did he go? He goes that way. And I looked at the fucking crater that Otis fell into, like, because he cratered the snow. And the guy's like, yeah. He goes, giant dog comes up and over the fence into the snow, gets up, shakes himself off, looks at me, barks once, and then trots off that way. Ooh, cinnamon bread. Did you bring a bottle of water? Okay, never mind.
I apologize. I'll get one after. I have to go back up with the right up.
Cinnamon bread.
Nice.
Pretty good, honey. Thank you.
No.
James going to join us tonight?
No, his wife is off tonight.
Oh, okay.
Send you some pictures.
Of?
Okay, which I'm trying to figure out. It could happen 2 ways. I want your opinion.
I don't like how this is going.
Oh,
There you go, this one. Okay. Going into the shower.
Okay. You go take a shower. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, I'm going to. Because I'm
I don't know
pretty
if you
sure
saw
those
a
weren't
comment a little
there
while ago.
today.
Malty's just
This
finishing
morning.
work like usual.
Yes.
Yeah, we did work together before. That's how we know each other.
Does that go through the cushion underneath?
No.
I'm just answering questions to the comments, Chad.
No, that's fine. I'm just looking at
Yeah.
the pictures she just sent me.
Yeah, I figured that.
My opinion, unfortunately,
Is it a Mrs. Claus suit?
is that was not the dogs.
Okay.
Maybe the two little holes.
I think that the fact that there's 0 mark on the cushion couch underneath, like 0 mark, would tell me it also was not the dog's.
Yeah, I would think the little circle holes could have been. The really long one was not.
I feel like somebody had a pair of scissors. or a knife,
Scissors, or he has a knife hiding somewhere.
because he was on that couch when I came home, and when I came home the first time, he was looking on the couch for his headphones, but he hadn't been sitting on. The second time he was sitting on, and it wasn't there the first time because he fixed the couch, and I watched him fix the couch, and they weren't there that.
His headphone. He's missing a pair.
Yes, sorry, the container too. So, but the second time he was like actually on the couch when I got home, so I don't really know.
Okay, enjoy your shower.
Alright.
Love you.
How would you?
Yes, when I lived in Niagara Falls, we worked together for a long time.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was there for 14 years?
Something like that. 13, 14?
Holy fuck. No, she wanted my opinion on some couch damage.
Mm.
My kid is my second oldest, but the eldest that lives in the house with us, is back to being a numbskull. And so he had like rules and regulations put on his cell phone, right, for what he could and couldn't do, and screen time maximums and all that. So this is his phone, and like I said, he had these rules put on. So he ended up getting from his friends more phones.
What?
Oh yeah, his friends gave him phones.
Interesting.
And he's broken this phone since he got it. That's interesting. So we got an iPhone. I have a bad feeling that, these were stolen from somewhere and never reset or anything, but I'll go through them later to find that out. But so he had phones given to him, and then today she was asking me something while I was at work, and I'm like, there's 2 phones on our internet using like 12 gigabytes of data each that aren't named, and I name every thing that's
Yeah.
owned in this house that goes on, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, really?" And yeah, it's like, no, I didn't grow up there. I'm from the Ottawa Valley originally. I grew up in Ottawa. Then I moved to Arnprior / Braeside / Renfrew. Most of my family is in Carleton Place or Renfrew or Arnprior or Braeside, with some in Ottawa. Then I moved to the Niagara region. I lived in St. Catharines. I lived in Thorold. I lived in Welland. I lived in Niagara Falls. When I divorced my first wife, I moved up to the Arctic, and I've been in Nunavut, Nunavik, all over some of the fly-in only reserves in Ontario and elsewhere. And then when we left the Arctic, originally when we were going to leave the Arctic, we were going to go to the East Coast out to Nova Scotia. And because of COVID, housing prices in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick skyrocketed. So we ended up out in Saskatchewan because the prices went up a little bit, but not nearly as much as they did elsewhere. So we came out here. That 800? Yeah. Yeah, the smallest place I have been in had a population of like 60. Biggest, probably Ottawa. But now I live in a province who has less population in the entire province than the city of Toronto has, period. Like, yeah.
Do you find that your province is getting a lot of people from Ontario moving there yet?
Actually, yeah, there is a lot of people from Ontario moving here, but and again, it's like this house cost me 155 G's.
Yeah.
This house would be close to 800,000 in Niagara right now.
That's sick.
Bigger than any of the houses I ever owned in the Niagara region, like probably bigger than both my Welland and Niagara Falls houses. My yard is probably as big as both of them put together as well. Sure, my garage needs some work because they fucking built it with OSB, but it is what it is, right? Like the skeleton of it is good. It's the exterior sheeting that I have to redo.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to redo it per se, but I am going to be siding the bottoms of it, right? Like at least the bottom half.
Yeah.
To make it last. I do have to take both the porches down in the front and the back and rebuild them because they weren't built properly. I've been trying to make things last until they have to be done so I can get other things done. Like I've been trying to finish the flooring in the basement, and then we found that fucking leaking sewage inspection port under the floor in the bathroom, which made me have to change the whole floor in the bathroom. Then I found out that like the support beam right beside the furnace was wood put into the cement, and it was rotting. So that had to there's been a lot of stupid things that I didn't expect to have to fix. I should have expected it. Like this is 100-year-old house, but it was just things you're not expecting to have to fix that you're ending up having to fix that put other jobs on the back burner. Yeah, when I lived in Ontario, I hated going through Toronto for anything. We would plan our trips if we were going back to Ottawa from the Niagara region. So we were driving through Toronto at like 2 a.m. where there was no traffic. And it would always suck because it would take your first day away from you, right? Like your first full day of your trip, you're just sleeping. I don't know why I keep drinking this.
Because you have to.
Well, that's the thing, right? I believe in my own soul that I have to, but I don't have to. Like, I could dump it. I could,
You could.
but I won't. And that's a problem. I wonder if Malty was going back to his house or going to his buddy's house tonight.
Oh.
I need to get some more cast members, some more panel members to join us, right? Like nobody wants to join ever. We always got viewers, but nobody ever wants to come say hi and become buddies with us.
Maybe we gotta try a different night.
It's true, we could, but we can't because you're stuck.
Oh, I can always do Sundays instead.
Fuck, this is so gross. No, I mean, I make fun of my kid for having extra phones, but I mean, I still have the really old one. Then I have the other one. Then I have the other one.
He's just trying to be like Dad. That's all.
Yeah, he's trying to be like Dad. Alicia, did you break the Pixel?
Did I break it?
Yeah.
Maybe. A crack in the middle of the screen?
Yeah.
Like,
Get. I was like, did he crack it already more than the first crack? But
no, that was me. It was either him or the I chose the lesser of two evils. I plan on putting both those phones in my car, and they're going up to a cell phone recycle fucking drop box.
we actually have to clear them first.
Well, that's great, Chad. Get on that shit. I mean, I can clear them, but I don't want to.
Because my curiosity is, were they cleared before he got them, or is he giving like all of our information out to his interesting
Dad,
friends?
He doesn't give his information out.
I know.
He just told them our dog's name, not our address.
But he did.
Stranger. I know. That's what I said. And then he gave me the fucking eye roll again. Like, you're a fucking idiot roll. Like, seriously.
Don't have kids. Just don't do
My
it.
inner fucking gangster's gonna fucking come out one day.
You don't have a gangster.
Oh, I'm gonna find one. Don't you fucking worry. And he always chooses like the week of PMS to do this shit. He doesn't like being yelled at. Like, don't fucking do it during PMS week.
Yeah, I try to stay away from you during this week.
Exactly. It's some heightened shit.
He likes reserve beer.
Taj Mahal is a good beer, and so is the Bira 91 White that I've had. That is not, and Kingfisher is not. Those, I think that's the only 4 beers I've had from India. Let's check. I don't think I've had a lot from India.
I'm never buying that one again.
No? You liked it that much, did you?
Yeah. That was a one and done.
Okay, sort by country. Deselect all. Let's find India on here. Yeah, I've had 4 from India. So, again, well, this would be number 5 because I haven't logged this one in yet. So, what do we have? We have Kingfisher, which I did not like. Kingfisher is actually only a 2.99 out of 5 average for everybody in the world that has done it.
Oh yeah, should I go on there? I haven't added to that thing in a long time.
No. Then I had Bellbird Premium Strong Beer from Blossom Industries Limited. And I gave that a 2.5, and its world average is 2.53. Then I had Taj Mahal premium lager, and I gave that a 4. Its world average is 3.2. Super fresh white citrus, I gave a 4.25. Its global average is 3.3. And then what would this one be at? Let's go find out what its world average is. You won't know what I would give it yet because I haven't reviewed it. But if I was to go to Bira 91 and so Bira 91 seems to do all their stuff as just regular styles. Okay, so its world is 2.89, but only 900 people have tapped this one in. That's surprising. Because like Kingfisher and stuff have huge amounts of people that have tapped it in.
Well, you got to figure how many people are in India.
Like 172,000 people have tapped in Kingfisher. Bellbird Strong, only 109 people have tapped that in. Wow. And then Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is like 64.8 thousand people have tapped it in.
Wow.
Well, you got to think too, right? Like, you probably don't have everybody in India that has this thing, right? But it's
right.
You see when you get to the more popular beers, you see a lot of people have tapped it in, and that's what you're seeing on Taj Mahal and Kingfisher. But the other ones, apparently, not a lot of people tried them. Hey, Otis, I got to roll my chair back, so please do not move your tail. I still can't reach it, Otis.
I haven't looked at his nails to see
how well they did.
Not bad.
Look at him. He's like, "Don't touch my feet."
I know, baby. I'm just looking. Oh, they did good.
Okay, so my next beer for the night will be Blackbridge Brewing Company's Wheat Burst.
Oh, are you gonna rant?
I know you couldn't roll away. They had dogs next to you on.
No, not on this one. This one is This one's only a year old.
Should I go for a Pilsner again?
Sure. You should.
All right.
And this one was a year old, but I got this one in the December Advent calendar that I bought past December.
Okay.
So when you would have bought this, it would have only been like 8 months old. Still gross that it was 8 months old when they sent it to get put into the calendar. Because this is one of their mainstay beers. You can't tell me you couldn't have gotten a fresher beer to put into that calendar because you brew this all the time. But whatevs, right? Like,
yeah. I am going to be drinking a Nickelbrook.
Ooh. They make a Pilsner? What is that?
It's Paddle Battle.
Ooh.
West Coast style Pilsner.
Okay, so it's going to be a hoppy Pilsner.
Crispy Fresh Mountaineer, Coastal Sunrise. That's the pour color.
Ryan must still work there.
Wow.
You're a very popular man tonight, sir.
I got one buddy who just keeps sending me Instagram reels.
I'm not doing that tonight.
No, it's not you. It's my other friend. I need to just mute that. I just turn that shit down.
Oh, my.
So I'm guessing he's sitting home alone on Valentine's Day.
Mm.
Oh.
I guess we finally chased our Aussie friend away for good.
He might come back. He'll be working a lot.
Hey, have you been getting texted from Saja?
No.
Has he unfriended you?
No, I still see Facebook. Oh, Chad's muted, so he's doing something important right now, and I'm going to talk and grab some food and try not to have some dead air like we're a radio station. Who else has a living room designed by the same people, the same furniture, the same piano? Yeah. I'm going to make you laugh, Chad.
Maybe he got deported.
It's along those lines. Jesus Christ.
Evening.
Hi. So the
Could you
band,
imagine?
I could actually. The band that my buddy's going to see in a few weeks in Hamilton from here in Regina is called I think Twice. It's some K-pop band.
That's
and
cool.
they're playing at the Coliseum at Cops.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not called Cops anymore.
We'll still call it Cops. That's like how people still call it Ivor Wynn, even though it's Tim Hortons Field or Crane Stadium or whatever. What does your buddy like to do?
I don't know. He's like a 19-year-old kid with the best name out there. His name is Maxwell Beer.
Okay, so is Hess Village still a thing, Multi?
He doesn't drink though. He's an odd kid.
Okay. Is he going to come down my way at all, or?
I think he's just staying in Hamilton, and he's scared of Hamilton because he's coming from Regina. So he's like, yeah, I'm basically getting a hotel as close to the Coliseum as I can and just going to the Coliseum and back.
And so he's not spending any time? He's spending any time?
He's there for like a couple days, but he's just on his own, right? Nobody's going with him. So I think he's kind of just avoiding things. He named my forklift Lightning McLift, and they put like googly eyes and stuff on it. They put a face on the back of the fucking forklift, and every day I go in, they've added something new to the forklift. Like today, it had fangs. I'm like, what are you guys doing? they're like, we're basically seeing how far we can get before you tell us to stop. Apparently tomorrow they're putting ears on the thing. Like,
you should walk in and put a wig on it. One up them.
So you like the Pumageddon story there, Malty?
I think he's doing something. I wonder if he's driving. You can't tell. He's got no video on. Maybe he's in the shitter.
As long as he's not shitting everywhere and getting it in his shoes and socks and then clogging one of my sinks with it.
No, he's at his local warehouse.
I was so grossed out, man. I was going to give him a pair of the white baseball pants that we had.
Yeah.
Just to get rid of them. I think I had 3 pairs left. I've actually contemplated buying a pair for myself because they're $3 and I don't know what I'd do with them, but use them to seduce my wife.
Yeah.
Alicia, would white baseball pants on me seduce you? You sure?
It might.
You haven't seen me in baseball pants.
If they were wet,
What's that?
You don't have the
I-
legs for the,
I thought you liked my legs.
you don't have the legs for baseball pants.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
But they're white. That might be a problem for me.
They won't be after you wear them.
No,
Wear them in the
the
winter
back
time.
end of them will be brown.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just not bleaching that. Sorry.
I still can't believe I walked into just bare ass staring at me and shit everywhere.
feel bad for that guy since he seems to be a normal, regular customer.
Well, somebody asked me, they're like, do you feel bad for him? I go, I don't feel bad for him. I give him a little bit of respect because he did come out and tell one of the supervisors that it really needed work. And he tried his best and he's really sorry. I go, but I don't feel bad for him. If you're that sick, you shouldn't be out. And if you're not sick, then you shouldn't wait that long before you go to a washroom.
Unless it suddenly came on, Marlon. Because that almost sounds like norovirus.
Oh, and it smelled so bad.
Walsh,
what's that?
Wiltshire. Have you seen this?
That beer is awesome. I really like it.
What is Walsh?
Sorry,
Wiltshire.
my speaker keeps fading in and out. I'm trying to figure it out.
That's cool.
Well, it's an ale hybrid. So is that a Kolsch?
I think it's an English ale.
Shit, clog malty. Fuck you. I had to push shit down the drain and then put the fucking bio acid down to eat it.
Holy fuck. I'll tell.
And then the other sink I had to, like, I went through a jug and a half of bleach in there. They're like the whole warehouse smell, the whole warehouse and the whole washroom smells like a pool right now. I go, yeah. I'm okay with, my eyes are burning from the bleach fumes, but
Yeah.
it's clean.
In that sink, is there a you know how if you fill a sink, there's that part where it'll drain if it fills too much?
Yes, it does have an overflow.
Did you pour some of that down the overflow?
Yes,
Okay.
on both sinks because it was all over the overflow on the second sink.
Yeah.
And like our district leader, like one of the leaders in the store put a story in about me having to do that. And any story that goes into head office, our district leader has to respond to. And he's like, I hope that's not something you have to deal with all the time. I go, oh, this is like the third one in a couple months, sir. He's like, what do you mean? I go, well, I had Picasso. He goes, what's Picasso? I go, exactly what it sounds like. The guy painted all over the walls with shit. He goes, oh, and then I told him about Sharknado, and he's like, what is Sharknado? I'm like, Sharknado is the guy that shit himself and left all of his clothes in the in the fucking cubicle. I don't know how he left the store. Like, I don't know if he had a fucking change of clothes somewhere. I don't know if he ran out in a long jacket. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know how he got out. I don't know if he just, like, I don't know. But all of a sudden there was shitty pants and underwear. And
Did that remind you? That remind you of Winnipeg?
It did kind of remind me of Winnipeg when I took the pictures in the Walmart washroom.
Oh, new comment.
What do we got here?
Yeah, interesting.
you have an ability to not drink then.
Yeah.
I mean, if that is what's going on, you have an addictive personality, and that's fine. You can find a hobby or something to put that into. But if you're at the point that that's how you feel, I mean, that means that you realize that you need to change something, and that's the first step to anything.
Yeah, they need to. Kingfisher, very popular. They need to try better beer. That's my thoughts.
I drink a lot of beer. I smoke a lot of pot. It's the only two things that take some of the pain away from the stupid things I've done in my life. And I mean, the only other things that would take that pain away is hardcore narcotics. So I mean, which way do you go, right? So who makes that Walshire or whatever?
I think Clifford Brewing right now is contract brewing for the brewery.
Oh, okay. So it's being made here.
It's being made, yeah.
Oh, you know what I reviewed? Wrexham Lager.
Oh, nice. You're able to get a hold of one?
Yeah, well, it's brewed at Central City apparently, and yeah, it showed up at the same place I bought that beer. I went on a full-on rant about.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I almost picked another one up today.
No, it wasn't bad. I think Chris would really enjoy it. There, right there. The Y, this guy. I think he would really enjoy it because he's always looking for that classic lager flavor, and that was a full-on classic lager flavor. So my next beer is from Black Bridge Brewing. It's a session.
Oh, there it is.
An oat session ale. Packaged on the 16th day of August in 2024.
Jesus Christ.
2024.
I'm excited for this beer.
Craft beer lasted that long.
It doesn't, Alicia. Cheers to you, Paul.
The chat room's packed.
Well, it might be packed, but only you and Paul are talking. And yes, we were looking at buying a school in La Flèche, but there was absolutely no jobs near La Flèche. The closest grocery store was in Gravelbourg, about an hour and a half away. This is the thing about Saskatchewan, right? Saskatchewan's a weird province in that there's a very few places that have anything, and everything else has nothing, and legitimate nothing. It's not like you live in the boonies outside of Ottawa, or you live in the boonies outside of like Smith Falls or something. There is nothing.
It's all farms, right?
But the school was huge. It was beautiful. It was like 2 acres of land in the end, and it was fenced in except for a few places you'd have to put gates because it was a schoolyard. And like you had the gymnasiums, you had the the auto shop. You had like I would have loved to own that thing.
Wow.
And like the
That
part
would-
of it was already converted into a house, and the rest of it was still school that you could do whatever you wanted with. And my lord, the things I wish I had won the lottery or something and we could have just bought it and lived there. Like I would have loved it.
Yeah. Open.
Oh. Anybody watching any of the curling in the Olympics?
Nothing yet.
No.
Anyone
Probably tomorrow. I'll
really
watch some.
excited to go to Toronto and drink at 6 a.m. so that you could watch figure skating with your buddies?
Oh, no kidding.
Did that actually pass or did it not?
I have no idea.
So, like I was saying in my rant that I posted, so this was new on the shelf in the last 2 weeks at my bottle shop that I hit up the most. And again, packaged 18 months ago. Full price,
Yeah.
$17.99 for a 4-pack. Yeah.
You should have tagged them in your post.
You know, at one point they wanted me to work for them and be their beer person, and I think they really need a beer person. They don't pay enough for me to leave what I do right now, though.
No, but like a part-time side hustle.
That was what they originally offered me, and then they're like, well, we need you to work like 32 hours a week. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a part-time side hustle.
No.
Now, it's not a bad beer, but
Okay.
like my rant was about, it's just the fact that you're charging me full price for a beer that's 18 months old. And I mean, that's on both the brewery and the vendor, right? Because the brewery needs to care what vendors do, because vendors are what is going to be what introduces somebody to your beer.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have like Pile of Bones, you can go to their brewery and buy beer in their bottle shop that's over a year old. And the reason you're buying beer in their bottle shop that's over a year old is they force you to buy it in a 4-pack. I don't understand how they cannot understand that forcing me to buy it in a 4-pack is not helping them sell it.
Yeah, it's hard to understand. Yeah.
They just look at the volume, right? They're like, well, volume wise, we're selling 4 at a time. So that's great. I go, so make it so I have to buy 4. Make it so I have to buy 4. But let me mix and match.
Yep.
You're going to do so much better mixing and matching, and you're going to see what the customers actually like, because they're going to try everything. And then they might come back for more of something that hasn't been selling very well right now because they didn't want to pay $20 for 4 to try it.
Yep.
They're willing to take the gamble on a $5 can. Maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you run for election. That should be one of your platforms.
Well, that doesn't matter, right? That's city too. So that
I know. That'd be the funny part. People will fall for it.
You're right. Like this province is one of the provinces that does not seem to know what the different levels of government does.
Yeah.
Run it down for us, Chad.
Man, they think that like the city like does the repairs on the highway. Like, They think the city is who funds like all the schools and all that. They're right. The city does fund schools, but education is provincial with city taxes helping alleviate that. They think that the federal government is the ones plowing your roads. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And I'm like, this is why your education system needs more money. This is what's wrong. This is it. This is it right here. Like, come on. They're going on right now about fluoride in the water because they just, for the first time ever, they're trying to put fluoride in the water. Like Buffalo Pound water filtration. The water plant is putting a fluorination into the water. And everybody's up in arms that they're trying to poison us and this and that. I go, there's a reason why I'm in my 40s and I still have all my teeth and you motherfuckers don't.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
My dentist, the last couple of times he brought up, he's like, so when you were a kid in school, he's like, they ever give you a little cup of stuff like you thought with the fluoride? He's like, yeah. He's like, I can tell. He's like, I can tell that you took that treatment as a kid because your teeth are healthy and strong.
I have no enamel on my teeth because of being albino. And my teeth are still healthier and stronger than half the people in this fucking province. Yeah. Like half of them will come in, like they come in for interviews and all you see is like gray nubs in their mouth as they're talking to you. And you're like, the fluoride's going to poison us. Fuck. Fuck. And then they're like, the fluoride's $20,000 a year. I go, that's what you're worried about? You're giving over $1 million a year to the Real District to run the fucking Saskatchewan Roughriders, but you're worried about the $20,000 cost for that?
That's nothing.
And then we don't charge the Real District their property taxes. We waive their fees because they have a liquor store and they have like 3 different arenas and they have the stadium and they have and they can't make money. If you can't make money with all that shit, you shouldn't be in business.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. If they can't make money, why is he a billionaire? It's true.
Yeah.
That's the way billionaires work.
Exactly. It's the way they always work.
Yeah. Make the people below you spend their money. Oh, okay.
But that's not even my part of the city, right? That's a different ward. I would be running in Ward 6, which is your ghetto adjacent areas.
So what would be your platform if you're starting to run today for an election in the fall? Say it was this year.
I'm all about fiscal responsibility, which this city has zero of.
Okay.
Like we've lived here now for 2 years, and in 2 years, our taxes went up 9% last year and 12% this year.
Wow.
And they were supposed to go up 18% this year, but they had a riot on their hands. So what they did was they raised it by 12%. But then they raised the mill rates on your power and your water and your gas.
Fuck.
But I mean, when you look at the population, you kind of get it, right? The population is smaller than a Hamilton and all that. So they're trying to do the same type of things with a lot less population. But they're also doing things like, let's spend $100 million on a new swimming pool. Why? Do you have $100 million right now? Well, no. Then don't do it. Oh, well, yeah. We want electric buses. It gets to be negative 55 in the winter in Regina. Why do you want an electric bus that can run for 2 hours?
It's
green.
Regina, cold weather places should be the last places that adopt the electric vehicle technology.
Well, and this was the thing, right?
It's going to cost so much.
And instead of going to any like city council meetings or anything else, everybody in this city just bitches on Facebook about what's going on. They're like, rent to the city of Regina. Go to the city council. Go to the meeting and tell them what you feel. well, no, that's work. I go, then shut your fucking mouth. Like I don't know what you want. And then they keep bringing up the pool. The pool. Why are we spending this much money on the pool? The pool is already broken ground. You can't cancel the pool now. You cancel the pool, you're still paying the $100 million for the pool. So you're getting the pool whether you like it or not. You should have fought the pool 2 years ago when the pool hadn't broken ground yet. You didn't fucking say shit till now. So you're on your own with the pool. You're getting the fucking pool. They could have canceled the buses up until this month. You didn't fight the buses until the buses were already... Like, we have 50 electric buses coming at like $500,000 a bus.
Wow.
Like,
that's a
What's
lot.
the price difference between a diesel bus and an electric bus?
a lot. A diesel bus is a lot cheaper. They do say that a diesel bus costs more in the long run for repairs and everything. Yeah. However, with the electric buses and the weather we have, you need to have a diesel heater on them anyway. On top of that, you need a lot more of them because they can only run in our weather for like 2 hours at a time before they have to go charge again.
Yeah, but are they going to have a engine on them to recharge, like a diesel?
No, they're still using as much diesel to heat the bus. So they're not really green because you're using a diesel heater on the bus to heat the bus. But on top of that, even the head of the transportation union is like, these buses don't work long enough. We're spending more time driving back to the station to get a new bus than we are on the roads.
That's awful. That's awful.
And they still didn't cancel the buses. They bought them all still. Edmonton had these buses, and Edmonton sold all the buses to California because Edmonton was like, these don't work. We can't use these.
Chad, do you guys have shelters for homeless people there?
Yes.
Okay. Run on this one. You vow to organize that high school will be mandated to build at least one shelter per semester or per school year.
I'm running on what? Sorry,
propose the idea that you'll mandate high schools to have to build one of those shelters, like those tiny shelters. They're like shipping container kind of looking things.
Oh, the tiny home idea.
The tiny homes, yeah, shelters. The tiny home shelters. Mandate the high schools to build for the city.
I thought you were talking like a building, not a.
No, the tiny shelters, yeah.
They don't do anything with the tiny shelters. They don't use them here. A lot of like Carmichael Outreach does a shelter. They have a bus that parks every night in the winter, a warming bus.
Well, that's good.
They do what they can, but they haven't gotten into the mini stuff yet. But yeah, it's something you can talk about. I mean, but then you got to get the schools on board. You got to get so many things on board.
Yeah, well, a lot of times those things are built off site, and then they're brought in to wherever they drop those little tiny homes.
And then everybody in this city is all the not in my backyard people, right?
Oh,
like they refuse.
NIMBY.
Yeah. Everybody's NIMBY. And like I said, I'm ghetto adjacent. Like there is a tent city that usually gets set up like across the street and 2 streets over.
Okay.
Like that, it's usually running most of the summer. Like last year, there was somebody living in the bush outside my yard.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think you guys are ready for a tiny shelter, little unit here in Regina.
It's Regina. What's the best way to Regina is the home. I don't have a very PC way of putting it.
Then don't even do it because it might sink you.
Yeah, so
President's choice or politically correct or
both.
Politically correct.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that look at fiscal that look at helping their fellow person here.
Yeah. Are you saying the farmers need to give back a little bit more? But if you tax them, they'll complain. I would just tax the Agra Corps in Saskatchewan. Tax them, juice them, take the money and use it where you need it. Program. If you get the high schools to build teeny shelters, just mandate them. Mandate them. They have amazing shops, carpentry shops. Just make them do it. I mean, you have the power. You're a municipal,
But to mandate that, you have to turn it into a class, and that goes through more than just the municipal. You have to work with the provincial. The Saskatchewan party wouldn't work with that. I can guarantee you that Scott Moe's party wouldn't give a shit about it, so he wouldn't get behind it, because he wouldn't want to have to do anything that had any funding towards anything. But I mean, it is something where you can start, and you can bring things up. And you're right, something like that is what is kind of needed to help the problem in the pandemic there is.
You got to hook up with the school boards. School boards are provincial, so the province needs to say, well, if you can come up with a curriculum to build one of these things and everybody gets like assessed and a credit by the end of it.
I mean, like the school my son goes to, they have a special needs thing that is all vocational. So it's kids that aren't people that are going to do great in academics, but they try to teach them the trades and stuff to get them something out the door. And that would be a great way to do it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, the link is out there for you guys. We're going to go offline. So au revoir, a bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye. Click the link if you want to.